12:49 a.m., October 8th, 2018. My name is Marilyn. I live in Dayton, Ohio, and Kettering. I am a victim of satellite terrorism, mind control, directed energy attacks, microwave torture, organized stalking, brainwashing, electronic harassment, gaslighting. If you'd like to get a lot more familiar with this war, you can go to freedomfortargetedindividuals.org, PAX International, Targeted Justice. There's thousands of websites. This is my trifold meter, and I'm measuring what appears to be a directed energy weapon being used against me. This month, the end of last month, it's become more aggressive. When you leave town or you leave the area, you come back and you will believe that the targeting has stopped. This is what I thought, that it didn't just stop, that it had been lessened in some fashion. I was completely wrong. They are actively shooting me in my feet. They have done this before. I slept in the bed. They'd shoot the bottoms of my feet. I had an old injury. They do like to go after old injuries. They're going after my right knee, and I'm being shot in the head. I do not have a Faraday cage, and I was just shot in the ankle on the left side. I'm going to read what I've retrieved from the terrorists that torture me with synthetic telepathy. They are actively reading my mind and interacting with me. They can see what I see if the handler allows them to. They can either see or they can hear, or both. They can smell also what I smell. They can feel sometimes what I feel. It's become worse as the blacks who have been attached to me have actually set up some kind of mammy system where they want to live inside of me 24 hours a day. Like motherless parasites. They're adults who are parasites, who are parasiting off of me in such a traumatic way that I'm dying. They're killing me. They're killing the host. They're retrieving goods, small amounts, drugs. They're not getting excessive amounts of money to handle me. They're simply torturing me because they enjoy it. They're mind controlled, and every night I go to sleep with about 15 black people and various whites, most of which I cannot hear them. I try to make it as uncomfortable as I possibly can. For instance, tonight I'll play YouTube channels, bears, wild animal sounds, and then I will use the online tone generator that will ask questions. What is your name? Who are you? Where are you from? Where do you live? And I keep pen and paper next to me while I sleep, so I can ask questions, get answers. Usually when they're half asleep, they will say it. My name. Okay. Now I'm going to go over some of the things that I've heard. September 26, 2018, 9:41 p.m. The black sodomite, he's a pedophile. He has AIDS. His mother lives in DeSoto, Bass. That's a project complex, apartments for Section 8. September 29th, 2018, 4:49 p.m. I hear his comrade, Nazi, black, gay, also HIV positive, which is why they probably recruited them. How sick is that? He says, in 1999, I was smoking crack and had a heart attack. This is the sodomite whose social security number is 273-273724. He also said, I was drunk and got AIDS. He's being dominated, he's being used, and he is aggressively after me. He's become obsessed with hurting me. He's a gay black man. What he does is when the women who are in this hive mind of sexual trafficking, rape, prostitution, abuse of me and others, he will say to me, play with your pussy. You are stimulated, and other really disgusting terms, and he's in a crack-induced state, and he lives it. I, in fact, said to the whites who have recruited this group, you could save a lot of time and money and simply get a computer to ask the same things. Of course, I've been hooked up to a computer that said horrible things to me. You can ignore it because you know it's not a real person. When a real person is interacting with your brain, this is far more deadlier than if it's just a computer. For 2 years in this house, the computer told me, kill yourself. 24 hours a day. I called Dr. John Hall. I sent him an email. He responded. He said, you should probably move if they're stalking you. I tried to take his advice. I was shot into the head, into the throat, sexually abused. I should have taken his advice and left and never returned back. Now I'm in hell. October 2nd, 2018, Black Sodomite says, there are a lot of people reading your mind. This is around 1:45 a.m. October 3rd, 2018, this same sodomite said he was diagnosed with AIDS at 26. October 6, 2018, the afternoon, and this is when I was fighting for my life. This was Friday. I asked the hive mind, who is in charge, over and over. They began to panic. You could hear them moving around. I heard the following. I see a fat white man. I could tell by the way that it was stated that it was true. They were asleep. And so they were awakened to me saying, well, they were having sex and some of them were sleeping, viewing it. Then I heard someone say Gary's network. I feel confident that if I remain as calm as I can, that I can win something, that I can expose Dayton, Ohio, Montgomery County for profiting and trafficking humans in this area, in Ohio, which is a chain, a network. And apparently this asshole's name, who's handling this particular group, this area, his name is Gary. Thank you.